Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So, the Mitch Marner crazy rumor mill still goes on. We've been hearing rumors involving Mitch Marner since the season ended. We know what's going on with his contract. We know he's going to want big money on his next deal, and it's leading to a lot of questions among social media, amongst fans, amongst everything. And heading into next year, we all expect a lot of big changes to happen to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, will Mitch Marner be traded, or will he continue his career with the Toronto Maple Leafs? Let's talk about it, because some interesting tweets went out today. It's such a difference of what we heard last week. We heard that they were working on an extension to keep Marner. Now it's totally opposite, that he's going to be traded out by this week. So, stay with me. We'll talk about that in this video. So Frank Saravelli on Sportsnet 590 says, under no circumstances do the Toronto Maple Leafs have any interest in extending Marner. If a trade happens, there's a strong likelihood it happens this week. I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to do everything within their power to try and make something happen. Then Rob Reinhart just took this and ran with it. This is where it really spun everything out of control. Rob Reinhart of the New York Herald tweeted out, Toronto Maple Leafs right wing Mitch Marner is being traded to the Utah hockey team, per source. Didn't name a source, just said per source. Although the final terms of the deal have not been disclosed, it's been confirmed that Marner's time in Toronto is over. Official announcement is expected sometime this week. And Dave Pagnotta quickly put an end to this rumor. He tweeted out that on the Marner to Utah report rumor that's out there, I reached out to the Marner camp, who told me it's 100% not true. A Leafs team rep also poured cold water all over the report, calling it completely untrue. So, this is a trade that, if it does happen, it's going to be something that's hard to win for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but they will get a substantial return for Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner is a very talented player. He's a near 100-point player, and he's going to be looking for a hefty raise on his next contract. You're looking anywhere in between what Nylander's making and what Matthews is making. Of course, he's going to be wanting to make as close as Matthews as possible. But with star centers that could put up almost 70 goals, of course, they're paid handsomely. But you covet a center because you want to build down the middle, and wingers don't usually get as much as the centers in this case. So, look for him to get anywhere from 12 to 13. That's what his next contract will be. So, will the Toronto Maple Leafs want to keep him? That's a lot, because then you're going to have a lot of money tied into that core four again. We all know Tavares is coming off next year. He's not going to sign for what he's making if they want to bring him back. So, there's some money that can be saved there. They can completely walk away from Tavares, have that cap space to work with, and sign Marner. So that there is that possibility to keep him around. I'm not saying the Leafs won't be able to in regards to their cap. With the cap going up this year, they have a lot of cap space as of now to make some moves happen. But that's a situation where, does it make sense? You've ran this thing year after year with the same players. Is it time to move on? That's where a lot of people are saying they should move on from the whole Marner experiment. They should move him for some assets. They can really revamp and use what they were going to give him on a contract towards other pieces. If you're giving him a $13 million a year deal, you can divvy that up and get a $7 million player and a $6 million player. You can get a forward and a defenseman to help out. There's a lot of holes to fill with this Leafs roster, and trading out a Marner could do so, and it could bring back a really good player as well. So it's an interesting situation, because you don't know what's going to happen with this. You don't know. But you're hearing so many different rumors. You're hearing him possibly being signed to an extension one day, and the next day he's gone by the end of the week. It just doesn't make sense. But, you have that feeling leading into the draft that something may happen. The Utah Hockey Club, they said they want to make a splash, and bringing in a Mitch Marner, a name like Mitch Marner, would really do something to that club there. It's been said since they said they were going to Utah that some players didn't want to play there. So you've been hearing some big name players possibly being on the move from Utah. So Can they trade out that? They have the 6th overall pick. A package is, when you're starting to put pieces together, a package from Utah can make sense for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It could bring in some futures, but also players that can really help out now. So, I don't know. It's interesting. When you heard this going around, you just think of what the possibilities are if you re-sign him, and you think of the possibilities of possibly moving out and what holes you can plug in the roster. So, I don't know. It's interesting, but this rumor was shut down today by David Pagnotta. I'm glad he was able to tweet that out because social media went crazy when Rob Reinhart tweeted this out because, with all the trades that have been occurring and the Omar trade that went down mere minutes before the Stanley Cup final, the Game 7 went on, it's just, you don't know what's going to happen in regards to moves leading up to the trade deadline and the start of free agency. So comment below. What do you think about this? If you're a Leafs fan, would you welcome a trade with Mitch Marner, or do you want to see them work out a contract extension to keep him around for the long haul? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. It's free, and join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.